All right, guys, I'm going to try to make this video really quickly so we can kind of talk about this. And I figured it was really important for me to make a video, especially for the people who pre-ordered through me for the MetaZoo Base Set. So there has been rumblings, there's been talks of issues with allocations for the MetaZoo Base Set. There's been talks of issues with distributors not getting their product in, or they're heavily allocated compared to what they ordered. And it seems to be that is what's going on. I spoke to my distributor last week, and I spoke to them again yesterday and today. And my distributor continues to tell me that they haven't even received a shipment in for the MetaZoo Base Set from Distributors Labs. Now, obviously, we're 3 days away from release. At this point, I am not expecting to receive this product in till maybe second week of April, like the week of April 7th, because if you think about it, you got 3 days to release. If they were to ship out this product this week, I don't anticipate to have the product in hand until the week after. So the way things are going, if I don't receive a shipment notification on my order for the MetaZoo Base Set this week, then I can expect them to ship it out hopefully the following week, at which point I would receive a shipment in the week after. So for those of you guys who pre-ordered from me, if you are not wanting to wait, I completely get it. You're not going to hurt my feelings. I can absolutely do a refund for you guys. Just shoot me an email through my website. You should have the support email there, or just reply to your order and it should go directly to me. I get it. I'm not going to hold your money hostage. If you're wanting to go somewhere else to get the product or pre-order, I completely get it. For those of you who are patient and willing to wait, I appreciate you. And the moment that I have it, I will ship it out to you ASAP. But it's been very interesting to see how these sort of rumors started about last week, give or take, when people started getting their numbers from their distributors, and some of them were saying that they only got like 40, 50% or 60% of what they ordered. They didn't get the entire order in. And at the time we were talking about how, you know, this could be overwhelming demand. Maybe the allocation rumors are just rumors. Maybe this is on the distributor itself for not placing an order, you know, to accommodate the pre-orders that they received. At this point, though, we don't know. Obviously, we don't have concrete evidence. We don't know what the logistics look like from Distributors Labs. I know, like I mentioned in my previous video, Charlie went out there to say that, you know, distributors get to order what they order, and Distributors Labs ships them whatever that order amount was. So I kind of just figured that maybe the distributors were doing like a minimum order with them just to make sure that they can offer the product, and then they were overwhelmed with pre-order amount that they had to allocate the product, really. And so that's where we were at last week. This week, you know, there's reports from myself and several other stores in the Discord mentioning that they're not getting, like, they haven't even received shipping notifications for the product. We had some stores also talking about possibly releasing in waves as of last week, and even today we've seen, you know, mention of there being multiple waves, and that the first wave is like 35 or 40%. And keep in mind, these are all, take this with a grain of salt. This is not confirmed. These are just stores, you know, talking about these issues that they're experiencing, and we don't know what the actual timing or allocations look like. I myself, again, have only been in contact with my rep. They've told me that they haven't received any of the product yet, so they can't really give me an ETA on when the product is going to get to me, because they haven't even received it. And even then, after they receive it, they have to take a look at the orders and see if allocations will happen. Now, what I'm hoping is that doesn't happen, because the distributor that I use, they actually have you place basically a pre-order weeks in advance, and you're not able to edit it after a certain date. Now, I don't know if that's how it works with other distributors. I've used in the past, you know, like Golden Distribution for the original MetaZoo, and they didn't have something like that. I could just order what I wanted and, you know, receive it or whatever. I never had like a cutoff pre-order date. But, you know, something to keep in mind is that, right, if several distributors haven't received the product yet the week of release, can we expect more allocations to actually happen, because maybe there is a shortage of product? Now, I personally wouldn't FOMO over this product at this point. even if it releases in waves, the product is going to come out. They've gone on record to say if they need to print it, like if they need to do a reprint to meet the demand, that they would do that. So I personally wouldn't FOMO on it. I also wouldn't FOMO on the alternate art boxes. I feel like if there is a shortage, you know, in the short term, boxes will spike. Alternate art boxes will sell for much higher. And then if you give it a month or two, it's going to start to kind of decline as the new waves start to come in for the product. So I'm going to keep a very close eye on this for you guys, and just kind of anything that I hear from my distributor, I will absolutely kind of discuss it with you guys here. But as of right now, it seems very interesting how it's kind of panning out for certain distributors. Again, nothing is concrete. Take all this with a grain of salt. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. I don't know if we are going to get all the product at the same time, you know, in the next 3 days or something. But just the fact that there are several stores since last week that have mentioned allocation issues. Now we got new stores, even like myself, saying that our distributors haven't even received the product. To me, says there's maybe some sort of logistical issues going on, or something else. I don't know. It could be that Gamecubator Labs hasn't shipped out the product yet. Maybe they're waiting. I don't know. But I figured I'd make a video, talk with you guys regarding all of this, because it is pretty important, and just to kind of give a PSA to those who pre-ordered from me. Now, shameless plug, I do have like 3 boxes left up for pre-order. You guys have been so great. I appreciate you guys who pre-ordered through me. You guys just like absolutely wiped me out. I appreciate it. That being said, of course, as I mentioned, if you're not willing to wait, I completely get it. Like, no harm, no foul, man. You can do a refund request, and I will absolutely honor it for you guys. But if you are wanting to pre-order, I do have a few boxes left over. Feel free. The link will be in the description and also on the top comment. And as I mentioned, the way that I'm going to be doing alternate art boxes is going to be with a duck race. So the way I'm doing it, and this is to keep it as fair as possible for everybody who purchased boxes, I will be doing a name on each duck based on the boxes that you purchased. So if you purchased 2 boxes from me, you will get 2 ducks with your name. If you purchased 4 boxes from me, you will get 4 ducks with your name. And the way that I plan on doing this is, depending on how many alternate art boxes I receive, I will just be giving them away. So if we get, let's say, 2 alternate art boxes, whichever 2 ducks finish first, those are going to be the people that receive an alternate box in their order instead of the regular. That being said, you may say, why aren't you doing it, you know, if they get 1 duck, or like, let's say somebody bought 6 boxes from me, why is it that you're giving them 6 ducks instead of just, you know, taking 1 duck away? That wouldn't be fair, because the more boxes you purchase, and this is not just with like MetaZoo, this is in general with like Funko Pops, etc., you do get a higher chance of pulling more chases. I myself have pre-ordered like 8 Funko Pops from Amazon and received like 3 chases, right? I'm trying to make it that simple. I'm trying to make it that fair. The more boxes you purchase through me, obviously the more ducks you're going to have. And if you end up getting duck 1 and 3 and we got 3 alternate art boxes, you're going to get 2 alternate boxes with your order because you ordered more boxes. Like, that's as fair as I can make it. So appreciate you guys who pre-ordered from me. Appreciate you guys viewing this video. The moment I hear something regarding my shipment, regarding anything MetaZoo, I will absolutely make a video for you guys. Let me know what you think down below. Do you think this is a bigger problem than it looks like? Do you think this is just a shipping issue with Gamecubator Labs? Or do you think that there's just so much demand that they just couldn't keep up with it, and now they're having to do waves of product? Let me know. I think it's a very interesting conversation, but always remember, don't FOMO, don't overpay, you'll be fine. The moment more boxes get into the market, it's all going to come down. So appreciate you guys. See y'all soon.